Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the REC podcast, brought to you by the REC Toycast. I'm your host, Roman Chavez, and with me as always,
Eric, a caress.
I don't like the way you said that. Are you coming
choking.
down with something?
I was choking.
Okay. Man, just choking. Whatever, dude. Get your stuff together, okay? We're doing this for the people. Eric, you can find us on Instagram at REC Podcast. Yep. You can follow myself at Roman REC Podcast, and you can follow the Gulag.
_J_Wilden.
Woo!
We got
we're going to figure that out, guys. We're going to keep doing it and making it awkward for you. I know what you guys are thinking.
What's that?
Is this a third or fourth show this week?
Mm-hmm.
You know, guys, when we're in quarantine.
Yep.
And you know what? And I actually hate that. We all keep saying quarantine. Nobody is quarantined yet. We are in what is social distancing?
Yes.
When you're social distancing and you are not working as much.
Yep.
In our last episode, we talked about how our jobs were shutting down. Turns out there's a little bit of hours for us.
Yeah.
Less for your Uncle Eric.
Right.
But we're getting a little something.
We're getting a little something.
But we promised to do some more content, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, we're doing it. Be constructive, people.
Yeah,
keep calm and create.
Yeah,
that's all we do, man.
That's what I hope. And a friend of the show, which I don't know if she's actually a friend of the show, but friend of ours, Stephanie. Steph Ermel, she was saying she posted something, and I think she reposted it saying, "You don't have to write a book. You don't have to write a screenplay. You don't have to do anything in this time." That's true, but if you feel like it, I say do it.
Yeah.
Don't stress about anything because you're not going to write the great American novel in 30 days, most likely.
Sure.
But if you feel like you could, challenge yourself, do it.
Yeah.
But hey, if you want to relax because you're off 30 days from work, we could all... When's the last time you got to have 30 days off as an adult?
I know, right?
And, monetarily aside, just try to find yourself... Your disposition means a lot. Yeah. If you can find something that you can do, that project that you haven't been able to get to, any of that stuff, do it. I'm doing it.
Rediscover your passion.
Yeah.
If it's something you love to do as a young adult or teenager, like say you're a musician, a painter... a sketch artist or whatever.
Yeah.
Just do it. Maybe just get back into it and be like, I miss doing this.
Yeah.
And maybe it'll reawaken something in you, and you can just not go back to your regular job.
Yeah, guys, we're not here to give you self-help BS.
No, of course
we're saying
not,
this out loud for ourselves too.
Yeah, big time.
We're worried, just like everybody else. Sure. We're worried.
Yeah.
But we have things to do. We wanna make good content for you. At least, like I said, something that you can listen to in the car, something while I want to build this workbench in my garage and I have some time off, something you can listen to and hopefully have a couple laughs with us while you do it.
Right.
That's enough for our soapbox for right now. We always... soap? There's bars.
I got the box.
Yeah. I was trying to get some soap yesterday.
Yeah.
And all the antibacterial stuff is gone.
Really?
I found 2 bars of Dial soap that are antibacterial. Because the place is full of the ivory and the Dove.
Sure, yeah, but that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it just makes you feel nice.
Off.
Yeah, so I got those two bars. I punched several people to get it. But I felt good.
Wash the blood off your hands.
Yep, I was like, let me disinfect this.
It's funny. You should. I just thought it was funny how you managed to get some toilet paper.
I did. Yeah, that was nice. So I went into my local Walmart, and man, they're stingy. They got a little bit of shipment, but I had my youngest daughter with me. She is under a year old, so I just kind of took my glasses off, ruffled up the beard a little bit. I looked I looked distressed, and this woman comes up to me and she says, "Are you looking for toilet paper and wipes?" And I said, "Yes. Do you know where I can get some?" And, guys, I need it, but I feel like if I didn't have my kid with me, they would not have given me 2 looks, all right?
Right.
So I got 4 rolls of toilet paper, got a thing of wipes, which I needed for the baby, and, I was feeling pretty good.
That's right. That's crafty.
I had to.
Be crafty out there.
Yeah, be crafty. Don't hurt anybody. And don't be crafty to get more than what you need.
Oh, yeah.
I got 4 rolls of toilet paper, 3 things of baby wipes, and a little 3-pack of antibacterial wipes. So hey, that was a good haul.
That's good. Yeah.
You know what you can't disinfect, Eric?
What's that?
The DC extended universe.
That's true.
Okay, there is no amount of hand sanitizer, of soap that can get the funk off of you. Yeah. It disgusts me. It sounds like rumor around the league, around the world, is that Ryan Reynolds had turned down the role of Booster Gold.
Right, they did approach him for that.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And I believe it. I believe DC's trying to maybe get him back to their side after the debacle that was Green Lantern.
I know, man. And can you imagine? Again, that's so many things that Warner Brothers is just big kerfuffle oh, we had Joss Whedon doing Wonder Woman, and then he left.
Right.
And, Wonder Woman still worked, and that's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
Ryan Reynolds was our Green Lantern. It didn't work out because our script was hot garbage. And then, Deadpool and Deadpool 2.
Yes.
Because there's a chance that he might not have been able to do it.
Oh, big time. Yeah.
So, but yeah, apparently they approached him, and the rumor is that he had turned it down. But it sounds like they're trying to now get Chris Pratt, which, I mean, it sounds like they just want him to be Star-Lord.
Right. Because that's basically Booster Gold, kind of. Like, their attitudes are kind of similar.
They have a similar attitude.
Similar swashbuckling,
suave. Well, less suave.
Solo-esque character.
Booster is a superhero from the future, and actually he was a janitor at the Flash Museum, if I remember correctly. And he ends up being able to get into like one of the displays, and he gets some like low-tech suit.
Right.
He gets a Legion of Superheroes ring, which, when you remember the Legion of Superheroes, everybody gets a ring, and the ring allows everybody to fly.
Oh.
So it's how they communicate with each other, and it allows. So if you're not a flyer, if you're the Blob and you're a member of the Legion of Superheroes, you can fly. So it's just like everybody can fly. And
what power is this thing? Sorry.
I have some future tech. It's made by Brainiac 5.
Oh, okay. So,
so it's got some good tech. And anyway, so he goes back in time.
Right.
And is like, oh, I know all of these future events, so I'm going to be a superhero.
Right.
So he's kind of sleazy, but his heart is actually in the right place.
Yeah.
And it could very well make for a very interesting, I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want to see the character.
I would see it. I would kill to see that. It sounds like a funny concept.
Oh, it's a really funny
either
concept.
Ryan Reynolds and or Chris Pratt would be amazing at that. I think that'd be a perfect role for them.
I'm concerned, though, that it is too close to this version of Star-Lord.
Big time.
Because even Star-Lord, like, Chris Pratt kind of like redefined that character.
Yeah, because he's not like that in the...
he wasn't initially. He was kind of...
He
Yes, now he is. They've really like retconned his character. Before, he was just kind of this space marshal.
Okay. Oh, he's like a cowboy, basically.
Less of a cowboy. Somebody who really did try to like stick to the law and everything. Right. But then they've given him personality now based kind of on Chris Pratt.
Sure. I mean, it's cool. Yeah. We tried to talk about that in another previous episode, how a lot of these movies are defining the new ways that they're writing the characters. Like RDJ basically had retcon Iron Man, basically, right?
Yeah. Which, I mean, makes sense because, these characters have been so good for 40, 50, 60 years, depending on which one you're talking about. Right. But the comic sales go down because it doesn't appeal to a new audience.
Sure.
So, even with your dad, for instance, old school comic book fan, Thor fan through and through, he's happy to see a Thor movie, but he's told me, and I'm sure he said it to you, this isn't the Thor that he knows.
Sure.
And he doesn't dislike it, but he wishes he would have got kind of that...
The more art thou...
barbarian...
Yes.
Conan feeling of
that
character.
Yeah.
I think that it works, and it definitely appeals to women. And
because what he wants would not work.
It would only appeal to the old guys who like Thor.
Exactly.
Whereas he sticks around out of respect, and he enjoys it.
He does,
but it's not the Thor. It's not his Thor.
No, it's not.
It's not his Thor. So all of these people redefining things. I don't like. I like it when Marvel does it with DC, when they pull somebody because it works.
Sure.
But I get so worried. Like, I'm worried about James Gunn's Suicide Squad.
Right.
While I think it's going to be really well, if it's not good, it's totally going to be a Warner Brothers problem. This will definitely tell me that Warner Brothers is meddling where they shouldn't be meddling.
Okay.
I feel it, you hear about it, but this will be, for sure, if he cannot pull off his version of Suicide Squad.
Okay.
So, I don't like how, I think they smell a little weakness, because it sounds like, we heard, they saw the rumors that we did, that they're going to axe Deadpool 1 and 2.
Okay.
From continuity's
sake. Sure.
And then maybe they're thinking, maybe Ryan will be mad about that and he'll want to jump ship.
Right.
And it's like, no, man, like the juggernaut is Disney vis-a-vis Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to ride this out.
Everyone wants to be in the Marvel ride.
And basically he's the only holdover. So like, why be the only holdover and then just say, you know what, deuce, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm going to go wing it with this Booster Gold thing. When you guys can't even get Superman and Batman right, you want to try to, like, put one of the biggest stars in the world as Booster Gold. It just, I don't think it works that way.
Maybe they're trying to do what DC or Marvel did and be like, okay, well, we've got this kind of C+ grade character, Iron Man.
Yeah.
Well, that's being generous, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was Iron Man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, he wasn't that popular, right?
I mean, at that time, no. I mean,
I guess
there
was RDJ.
Yeah, the '90s and through the 2000s, like nobody really cared about Iron Man. Again, we talk about that headline, I think from like the Hollywood Reporter or something like that, where it was like when Iron Man got announced, they're like, "Oh, Marvel rolling out the D list."
Oh wow!
Like Iron Man is what it is because of Marvel Studios, Paramount, and Robert Downey Jr.
Right, and Favs.
Oh yeah, completely Favs.
Yeah.
Favs understanding how to like use Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, big time.
I think a lot of people, they're trying to hold fire and hold it in their hand and clutch around it. The idea is to bounce the fire between two hands.
Sure, yeah,
and I think Favs,
play with fire.
That play with fire, and I think Favs figured that out.
Exactly.
I love how we've always called
contain the fire, play with the fire.
Exactly.
Like, there we go.
And I love how we always call him Favs, even though we don't know him.
But we've never been on a softball team with him.
never once. But we found Jon Favreau way too young and way early.
Oh
okay?
yeah.
We love Swingers and Made.
Oh yeah.
I'm more of a Made guy.
Yeah, you are. I like them both.
I like them both too.
I mean, I would say maybe Swingers just because I have more of a emotional attachment to it. It was me and one of our friends, me and AJ's movie for a while. But then Made is it's just a better movie.
Yeah.
Just better made, better writing, better acting.
What's our movie? Do we have a movie? I don't know.
All of these movies.
Yeah, that's true. We do share in this more than anything. Because I think you and AJ, you guys have Big Lebowski,
like Lebo, Swingers. The three of us have Suicide Kings.
Suicide Kings is one of our go-tos. Tombstone. Between the three of us. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sorry. Side note there, guys.
But so you don't like the cross-pollination of actors between the two companies?
I definitely don't want that as much because we're actually going to get kind of our first big taste of it with Suicide Squad. We're gonna see a lot of our Guardians also being members of the Suicide Squad, or at least in that movie.
Because
Batista's in it
as Bane.
I don't think they've said for sure. I think we just assume
Bane. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, he would be a great Bane. I would love that. Because you've never seen a miracle, Eric.
I still want him to talk like Tom Holland's Bane, the Darth Connery.
I liked. Did you say Tom Holland? You meant Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Hardy.
Hardy.
Yeah, there you go. I liked Tom Hardy's Bane, except for their reasoning for who he is and why he is. But I liked the portrayal. Just a lot of Jordan's listening to this episode and being like, guys, you can't do it because he does it.
He does it really good.
He does a good Bane.
The
cross pollination, it just it can work, but I'd rather see it be when they're done.
Right.
I don't want to see Chris Evans could go over and be somebody if he wanted to.
Sure.
But I wouldn't want to see that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
RDJ and Chris Evans could never do it. Those two they're Iron Man and Cap. And if they go do if they're another superhero, you couldn't see it.
It would be rough.
You'd just be like.
But we said that about Human Torch and Captain America.
Yeah, but those movies are really bad.
But the Human Torch was great.
But there was only two movies.
Yeah, that's true.
Two movies that everyone's since forgotten. No one's going to forget Cap at this point.
Yeah.
It's a cultural touchstone at this point. Same with Iron Man.
Yeah.
So I don't even think Chris Evans could do, or the other one, Hemsworth.
Hemsworth, yeah. Yeah, Hemsworth seems to still be down for the ride. He's still relatively young. Yeah, I guess so is Evans, but we'll see. We'll see what they do with Love and Thunder. I don't know. Is there I don't know. How do you feel about the cross-pollination?
I don't like it.
I don't know. It feels confusing and it almost feels
jarring.
really cheap.
It's cheap and it's jarring.
Yeah.
It's again, it's hard to get. I think it's because DC hasn't, succeeded like Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you said, it's cheap. It's okay, you're trying to piggyback off of what Marvel's done with this actor.
Yeah.
And I can't get that out of my head.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll surprise me and they'll redefine the role of what they've given them, and you're like, okay, well, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at this point, I don't care for even sharing directors.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, especially when you got something like Suicide Squad and Guardians where you have this kind of ragtag thing. I'm waiting for Marvel to do... I wish those books would come down, but Thunderbolts. I would like to see Thunderbolts. Especially, I would have liked to have seen them do it after the first Suicide Squad kind of fell on its face, because Thunderbolts is a similar
premise.
Similar premise. And I think it'd be I think I talked about that in a previous episode. I think it'd be a cool way to introduce Norman Osborn.
Right.
Because later on in the Thunderbolts iterations, Norman is the kind of their head.
Like Nick Fury?
Yeah, they're Nick Fury. Like, he will go out into the field, but he's back at base.
Okay.
He's putting the stuff together.
He's basically, well, he has like a Iron Man outfit, old school Iron Man outfit.
He does after the events of Secret Invasion.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's the one who's seen, spoilers, killing the Queen of the Skrulls.
Oh.
So people just kind of like, oh, that guy killed the leader.
Right.
He is a hero.
Yeah.
But he had already been kind of the head of the Thunderbolts. Just kind of, that was part of his sentencing. Was like, okay, lead this team, and then we'll talk. Then he ends up becoming the head of Shield. Well, Hammer. But that's, again, beside the point. Man, I don't know. It's goofy. I wish they'd stop. And the thing is that what Marvel did was they actually went and found a bunch of people that weren't that big yet.
Right.
Washed up.
Washed up.
They made Chris Hemsworth. They redefined Chris Evans. Like, people always like Chris Evans, but then they made him a superstar.
Yeah, exactly.
RDJ, symbiotic. They both rose together.
Yes.
You'd already had. Zoe Saldana is probably the best. Probably the most successful actor to be cast in a role because she had already been in Avatar. She's in Star Trek. She's just been in all of these huge movies already.
She always played a different colored alien too.
Yeah, right. So it's going to be interesting to see what they can do, but I don't know. I'm not super into it. I would like to see DC try to make stars.
Yes.
Go out there, take a chance on somebody.
Right.
Watch some TV shows. Who's rising to the top? You guys are Warner Brothers.
Right.
You have a ton of you had your own network at one point.
I know.
You have this like stockpile of people that you can see. There's talent.
You can use every character.
Yes. I don't know. It drives me nuts. It makes me. I lose my breath thinking about it.
It's funny because Marvel definitely found a formula. They somehow were like, okay, let's get these comedy directors from television.
Yeah.
Odd, and it worked.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily television, a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of them.
And then a lot of them were just kind of middling directors for like sci-fi stuff. Even Favs was in Zathura.
Yeah, Zathura, yeah.
Because that was the movie he did right before Iron Man, right?
I don't know if it was right before, but he had I don't think it was right before, but I couldn't tell you. I'm not sure off the top of my head.
I did like Chef.
Yeah, Chef is really good, but that's post Iron Man 2.
That's
I think.
True.
Yeah,
I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah,
Good movie.
Solid.
A lot of people don't know about it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like it.
Why?
That have seen it. The movie's not really about anything. Like, I like it.
I like it too.
I like it, but
it's got Black Widow in it. Speaking of
yeah, it does.
Hey, there's a little tie-in.
Yeah, there's a tie-in there, and RDJ's in it too.
Oh my God, he is.
Yeah. Remember, he's the
boyfriend.
The boyfriend of his ex-wife.
Yeah.
So, it's. I lost my train of thought. Where were we?
We're just saying Chef rocks, and it has Scarlett Johansson. They're pushing the Black Widow movie.
Yeah, that is that's a big bummer because I really didn't think that Disney was going to do it.
Right.
I really thought that they had hope that they could hold on to that May slot. But yeah, this week they ended up pushing that. We don't know what the date is going to be for Black Widow.
Because I thought that was far enough out to.
I thought so too. Because
okay.
it was the first week of May. I think it was like May 1st.
Yeah, maybe they'll just push it to June.
I think that there's a very realistic world in which we're all good in a month.
Yes.
The bans start getting lifted.
Right.
And they're like, hey guys, we're bringing it back.
Yeah.
We're bringing it back.
Hey.
We're gonna give the theaters all 22 Avengers films leading up to it. You guys can come watch those movies. Again, get ready because we're gonna come back in our normal spot and we're gonna bring you guys Black Widow.
How awesome would that be?
That would be.
That'd be a way to save the industry in a way.
Yeah,
get people back out there
because it was one of the last dams.
Yeah,
holding the water, holding the flood behind. Right now, our last hope, and if DC's smart, they hold on to it. Is Wonder Woman.
Right.
So if Wonder Woman falls, the summer's gone. It's gone.
No summer, huh?
There's no summer movie. Like other things will do okay. Because we got to think about this effect on the economy. It's not just, we can't go watch movies. It's, you can't work, and when movies come back, can you afford to go watch movies?
That's what I was trying to explain at my job was like, everyone's like, we're going to be so busy. And I'm like, well, not necessarily because, there's a lot of people who can't afford to. Yeah, they're back at work, but that's 2 weeks before their paycheck, and they can't.
Yeah.
They can't go out and indulge quite yet. So.
But I do think for movies, though, one of the first things you will try to indulge is to go see a film.
Oh, big time.
Get out of the house.
Restaurant
be in a crowd again.
Is going to be the two. I mean,
because they're cheaper forms of entertainment.
Yeah.
And all the people who weren't preppers and just went and bought all the beans that they could get, thinking that they were super smart, like they're gonna be tired of beans. They're gonna be real tired of beans. They're gonna need some good takeout, or they're gonna need to sit down someplace.
Yeah.
And dinner and a movie.
Yeah.
The cheapest Friday night.
Are you asking me on a date?
I'm saying, let me see what my calendar has open. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna get back in touch with myself.
Everyone bails on me.
Yeah, thanks,
At
Dad.
some point.
Oh my God,
what's wrong with me?
I don't know. You're much prettier than I am, and I like to hang out with people underneath me. Don't say yeah. Screw you, man.
No, but here's the thing. I got the looks, but hey, man, no one. I'm still single.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
No one can stand me for more than like 2 days. I think I got that mystery aura about me.
Yeah.
And then they find out how this guy's kind of not Dracula. You know what I mean? I think they got that Dracula aura about me. They're like, no, this guy's kind of a lame-o.
Yeah.
So you're not Dracula.
Yeah. If anybody's ever called you Dracula, I think that's well, you should have locked that up then. Right?
I should have, but you don't want to fake the funk.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
They just stopped returning your calls. And...
What movie was Black Widow?
Yes,
one of the ones that you were like, God, I hope they don't do this. I hope they don't push it out.
Big time.
Now that they have, because the underlying thing of that too is that there may be future MCU stuff within that. Yes, then pushes those other MCU things.
Because maybe they have to take stuff out now because we can't reveal that now because we haven't finished filming You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we'll be a minimum of 4 weeks behind production, and then it's going to take at least another week to get production set back up again. Right. Where is everybody? Is everybody? All these actors, are they out vacationing?
All the crew,
yeah. Are they able to be reached? So you're talking at least a week or two to even get production back going.
Get everyone in the same area.
Right now I'd say we're 6 weeks in the hole from anything starting filming again. We're 6 weeks behind.
You're right. That's not good, man. This is just not good for the industry. But I was hoping. Honest, Wonder Woman is my only hope.
Yeah,
like you said, I'm putting all my eggs in one basket.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and
save me.
At least
come and save me.
At least Wonder Woman's been done for like 2 years, so we know it's
at least it's in the can.
They just gotta blow the dust off the can so we can watch this movie. I don't know, guys. I'm concerned. I'm more concerned about the fact that I can't watch Black Widow in 5 weeks than I am about anything else except for toilet paper a little bit.
Sure.
And gosh, it's just that was a big bummer. Like that was kind of that candle in the dark. There was a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna be working as much.
Right.
I can't get the food I want. I can't go sit down in a restaurant.
Right.
But
that's been hard for me.
The light at the end of the tunnel was I can't wait to watch Black Widow. And now it's not coming out on early enough.
It was definitely a blow to morale. It was sort of like that scene in the comic book Infinity Gauntlet when all the heroes are dying.
Yeah.
And then Thanos turns Thor to glass and smashes him.
Yeah.
And then literally Silver Surfer's like, oh, that was our heavy hitter.
Yeah.
The morale is dead now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's sort of like one of those things.
It's brutal, it's rough, and but like I said, I am still holding on to I'm still fanning that ember that we're good in a month.
Sure.
That puts us middle of April to the last week of April, and then Disney's like, hey guys, this is going to be. We're still going to come out with it.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, but even if it comes out in July, just push it to July.
Sure.
Let's end the summer strong.
I'd be okay with. Honestly, in a weird way, I'd be even cooler with that. Because that's all we're really getting, right? Is Black Widow this year. Are we getting Eternals?
Yeah, we're getting Eternals.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, Eternals was supposed to be October or November.
Yeah, but they were even talking about pushing it before the coronavirus.
Yeah. So can they do their reshoots? Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to bum out, but I'm feeling a little bummed now.
You can bum a little bit. You know, we've managed to be positive through this whole thing, and you know, we've only managed to kill a couple people.
Yeah, right. You know, just they got them in the way of my dial hand soap.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, if you can take anything from this show, don't get in the way of my hand soap. All right, antibacterial. And that's our show for today, guys.
We do want to bring up one more thing, though.
Do we?
Bail out your local comic book store. It's for the scene.
So, yes, this is a great point. You know, there are already some comic book stores having to close 4 or 5 days into this crisis, which is a little shocking to me. You figure you got to have a little liquidity, guys.
I know, right?
Yeah, sometimes it's not about having everything out on the shelf. It's about, hey, you need that? I can get that for you.
Right. But, I mean, how did they go broke that quick?
So quick,
they
man.
broke faster than Batman's spine over Bane's knee.
Nice. Break yourself, man. Break yourself. But, you know, we don't want to be insensitive to that. So, again, if you guys have a local comic shop and they've at least gone to shortened hours and you're able to, guys, go pick up your hold files, your comic book boxes, whatever your particular parlance, you know, uses, just go pick up your books, guys, because when those comic book stores close, they don't reopen. Okay,
they don't.
The small businesses, they can't really do anything other than shorten their hours and hope you guys come.
Right.
There is a GoFundMe, like a relief fund for U.S. comic book retailers that was started in I believe Florida. That is just trying to raise some money. You know, checked it out. It seems legit to me. But if you want to go check out their GoFundMe page. It looks like it's actually titled the Comic Relief Fund. It's a hashtag that they're using. I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can check it out. But they're trying to get a $100,000 goal, and they're going to disperse it amongst comic book stores that are struggling. And it sounds fairly legit.
Yeah, we're as of taping, we're 10 grand in.
Yeah.
So it's not bad.
So, whatever you guys can do. If you don't want to donate to that fund,
I know money's tight.
Everybody's money's tight. But if you can go buy a couple things out of your hold file, out of your box there.
Or give a couple bucks to
the fund. It seems like it would be good.
Keep the scene alive. I mean, it's a dying scene.
Yeah, it really is.
In its niche, but we are ravenous people about our scene.
Yes.
So, do what you can. Do what you can.
Do what you can where you can, and we're all going to get through this together. And that's our show for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you like what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button. Leave us a like. Tell your friends, too. Leave a comment below. Was there a movie you were holding out hope for? Are you really bummed that you're not going to get to see Trolls in the theaters? I am. I got little girls. They would have loved to have seen Trolls in the theater. But did you see that Universal, they're going to release a bunch of their stuff on streaming?
Oh, really?
So, yeah, Trolls doesn't even come out now. It's just going to go streaming.
Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting. Well, maybe not streaming. I think just digital download, I think, is what it is.
Oh, so they're not going to...
I don't think they're going to do it for free, yeah. Yeah, they're not going to do it theatrical. They don't think that they can...
Weather the storm.
Yeah, even Universal's having troubles, guys.
We have a GoFundMe for...
Yeah, right? Yeah, GoFundMe for Universal Studios. Yeah, guys, just if you like what we're doing... Subscribe. Subscribe. That helps us out. We're going to keep making stuff for you. We're just having conversations this week, guys. We got some themed ones coming up for you.
We got a lot of cool stuff coming down.
But we just wanted to... We're here for you. We're here to try, hopefully give you a few minutes of entertainment.
Take your mind off of this and, just get involved with us.
Oh, yeah.
Comment, get on our Instagram. Say what's up,
Yeah, totally. Yeah, comment.
Am I really Dracula?
Yeah, check it out. I don't think so. I'm not going to lie. I thought he'd be bigger.
He's like everybody else. He's like, oh, yeah, you were cool.
Yeah, you were Dracula.
And then I got to know you.
Yeah, you think you're a Dracula? You ain't no Dracula. You got some final thoughts for our listeners today?
I am Dracula.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you look it in those tight black pants.
See?
If you could bring a cape. You should do
it's on.
when we're live.
Oh yeah, first show. I'm wearing a cape, kids.
You wear a cape.
I am Dracula.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
How about you? Any final thoughts?
Bumming
about the widow.
Bumming about the widow, man.
Widowmaker.
This is yeah. You're lucky. I'm younger and vibrant, or else I would have collapsed, guys. Guys, thank you so much for listening. I have been your host, Roman Chavez.
I'm still Eric Dracula. Icarus.
I can't even deal with this. We'll catch you next time.